Welcome back to AI Takeover, the show where we make AI a little less intimidating and a lot more fun. And today we're diving into something really cool, AI art. You know those images you see online that look like a pro painted them, but actually AI helped make them.
It really is amazing how AI is changing art, isn't it? And the best part is that you don't need to be a tech whiz or a master artist to try it.
So true. And to prove it, we're going to look at a tool that's perfect for beginners, PicLumen. It's this free AI art generator. You can create awesome pictures just by typing in what you want to see.
PicLumen is a great alternative to those paid platforms out there, like Midjourney. You can test out what AI art can do without paying anything.
Think of it like this. You want to try painting, but you're not sure you'll like it. So you wouldn't buy a whole set of expensive paints and brushes right away. You'd start with a basic set to see if you want to keep going.
That's a great way to put it. PicLumen is like a starter kit for AI art. You can experiment with different styles, create cool images, see if it, sparks your creativity.
And speaking of styles, PicLumen has a bunch of different AI models. Each one has its own special look. You can make realistic pictures, animate characters, line art, even those really detailed pictures that are everywhere these days.
It's like having a bunch of virtual artists ready to work for you, each one specializing in something different.
Exactly. Like let's say you want to make a picture of a cat wearing a hat. You use the realistic model for a photo-like picture, or the anime model for a super cute cat, or even the linear art model if you want something more like a sketch.
There are so many possibilities. And the best part, you don't need any art skills to get started. You just type in what you want to see. And PicLumen's AI takes care of the rest.
I bet some people are thinking, okay, but how do I tell the AI exactly what I want? That's where prompts come in. You give the AI a description, like a fluffy cat wearing a top hat in a Victorian library, and it uses that to create the image.
It's like giving directions to an artist. The more detailed your directions are, the better the artist can understand what you want.
And get this, PicLumen even has a prompt enhance feature. It helps you write better prompts.
Think of it as a writing assistant just for your AI art. It's great for beginners who are, figuring out how to write good prompts. It helps you add more detail, make your descriptions better, and ultimately get the best results from the AI.
So you have your prompt, you've picked your style, and you're ready to create your image. But what if you want to change something after the AI is done?
Well, that's where PicLumen's editing tools come in. They let you touch up your images, add some personal touches, really make them your own.
It's like having a little Photoshop inside the platform. You can remove the background, make the image bigger for better quality. You could even colorize line art.
These tools give you a lot of control over how your pictures end up looking. It's not just about letting the AI do everything. It's about working with it to create something really unique.
And here's something that really blew me away. PicLumen has these reference features. You can upload an image and use it as inspiration for your AI art.
Yeah. It's like saying to the AI, hey, I really like this painting. Can you make something similar but with some different stuff in it?
Exactly. So you could upload a picture of yourself and use the content reference feature to turn it into, I don't know, a cool anime character or a portrait like something out of Renaissance.
Yes, the possibilities are pretty crazy, right? And it shows how PicLumen makes AI art something everyone can try, no matter their art skills or how much they know about technology.
It's all about breaking down those barriers and helping people express themselves creatively through AI. And that's what we love about PicLumen. It's free, it's easy to use, and it opens up this whole new world of creativity.
It's a fantastic starting point for anyone curious about AI art. It lets you see what you can create.
One thing that impressed me about PicLumen is how it does character creation. They have this character reference feature. It's a total game changer if you want to make comics, stories, or even just fun images with the same character over and over.
AI is really good at capturing what makes a character unique, isn't it? You give it an image as a reference, and PicLumen can then make a bunch of pictures of that same character, like in different poses, clothes, and places, but they'll always look like the same character.
It's like having your own character designer ready whenever you need them. I saw this one example where someone made a cool superhero, and then they used character reference to put that same hero in all these action scenes.
That's a perfect example of how you can use PicLumen for visual storytelling. Like imagine making a whole comic book where the characters look the same in every panel.
And the best part is, you don't have to be a great artist to do it. You can start with a simple drawing or even a photo of yourself, and PicLumen's AI can turn it into a really cool character.
It's all about letting your imagination run wild. And PicLumen gives you the tools to make those ideas real. When we talk about AI art, Some people might think it's just making pretty pictures, but it's so much more than that.
I totally agree. It's about finding new ways to express yourself,
Yeah.
pushing the limits of what's possible creatively, and just having fun while you're doing it.
What's really amazing to me is how AI art is making it easier for anyone to be creative. You don't need years of training or fancy equipment. Tools like PicLumen let anyone unlock their creativity and make something amazing.
It's like opening up a whole world of new possibilities. And it's not just about creating art for yourself. Imagine designing logos for your business with AI, or making custom illustrations for your blog posts, or even personalized birthday cards for your friends and family.
The possibilities are endless, really. And as AI gets better and better, I think we'll see even more cool tools and uses for AI art.
It's definitely an exciting time to be creative. With free and easy tools like PicLumen, there's no better time to jump in and try AI art.
I totally agree. So anyone listening who's feeling inspired, I say give PicLumen a try. You might be surprised at what you can make.
Now, we've talked a lot about how easy PicLumen is to use, but I'm curious, are there any tips or tricks you'd recommend for beginners, people who are just getting started with AI art?
That's a great question. I think one of the most important things to remember is that AI art is about working with the AI, not just telling it what to do. So be open to experimenting, try different prompts, and don't be afraid to let the AI surprise you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sometimes the coolest stuff comes from the most unexpected places. And don't worry about messing up. It's all part of learning.
Right. Enjoy the process, have fun, and you never know, you might create your next masterpiece.
Speaking of masterpieces, one thing that makes PicLumen different is that it includes the FLUX point 1 Schnell model. I know we haven't gotten too technical today, but I gotta say, the images this model creates are amazing.
It's true. FLUX.1 Schnell is known for making pictures that are super detailed and realistic. It's like looking at a really high-quality photo, but with an artistic touch.
It's incredible how far AI art has come in such a short time. And the fact that PicLumen gives you this advanced model for free really shows how committed they are to making AI art accessible to everyone.
It's definitely an exciting time to be following AI art. Who knows what amazing new models and features we'll have in the future.
It's like watching the whole art world being reinvented right before our eyes.
You know, one thing I find really interesting about PicLumen is that it connects traditional art with AI art. It's not about replacing human artists. It's about giving people new tools and ways to be creative.
That's an important point. Some people might worry that AI art will make human artists disappear, but I think it's more about expanding what art can be.
I agree. AI can be a great tool for artists. It can help them explore new ideas, try new styles, and even push their own creativity further.
And for people who aren't professional artists, AI art can be a fun way to explore their creative side and express themselves in ways they never thought they could.
It's all about making creativity available to everyone.
And PicLumen is definitely a big part of that.
It's a great example of how AI can give people the power to be creative and find new ways to express themselves.
You know, we've covered a lot today, from the basics of AI art to some of the more advanced stuff in PicLumen. But before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the future of AI art.
That's a great question. I think we're just starting to see what AI art can do. As technology gets better, I think we'll see even more advanced models, more intuitive interfaces, and even more amazing ways to use AI for art that we can't even imagine yet.
It's like we're standing at the beginning of a creative revolution.
I totally agree. And what's really exciting is that everyone can be part of this revolution, thanks to tools that are becoming more and more accessible.
So if you're listening and feeling inspired, don't wait. Dive in and explore the world of AI art. You might discover a hidden talent or a passion you never knew you had.
And who knows, maybe you'll help shape the future of art.
You know, as we've been talking about PicLumen, it's become clear that this tool is more than just a fun way to mess around with AI.
Right.
It's actually pretty powerful,
Yeah.
especially with those reference features. They seem to give you a lot of control over what the AI creates.
Yeah, they do. And that control is what makes PicLumen stand out for a lot of people. Like, think about the style reference feature. You could take a simple doodle, upload a picture of a starry night sky, and use that as your style reference. And suddenly you have this incredible cosmic version of your drawing. It's almost like having a translator for art styles.
It really is amazing how AI can take a style from one picture and use it on another. And the fact that you can do all of this for free is huge, especially for new artists or anyone who wants to try different styles without spending money. It's like having access to the best art school in the world.
I love that analogy. And it's not just about copying styles. You can use those references to mix styles together, create something totally new, and really see what AI art can do.
I saw this example where someone used content reference to turn a family photo into a stained glass window. It was so beautiful. It makes you wonder what other crazy combinations are out there.
That's what's so cool about AI art. It's all about exploring, experimenting, and seeing what happens when you mix different ideas. And PicLumen makes it easy for anyone to do that.
So what would you say to someone who's not sure about trying AI art?
I'd say go for it. PicLumen is a free and fun way to see what AI art is all about. You don't have to pay anything, it's easy to use. And who knows, you might find out you have a hidden talent or a new way to express yourself.
That's a great way to put it. Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into PicLumen. We hope you enjoyed exploring AI art with us, and we hope you feel inspired to create something awesome.
Until next time, keep those creative sparks flying.